Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today on my DIY channel, we will be building a self-standing patio swing. Okay, I'm going to take you guys and show you the angles at what to cut the 2x4s to build the supports for the self-standing porch swing. So just give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to take you guys and show you the angles at what to cut the 2x4s to build the supports for the self-standing porch swing. So just give me a minute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you can see, I'm holding up part of the stand. Okay, this angle right here, I cut on a 60-degree angle from the base so that I could have it so that it would hold up against the solid 2x4. Okay? Now moving down to the bottom on both sides. If you guys can see, I'll lift this up just to show you. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, looks like you can see it. I cut the base on a 15-degree angle so that when I run the board across on both sides, it'll run parallel and even with it. So, and as you saw on there, I had screws, so I have everything already set up and done. Also on the floorboard, which would be this right here, this is one of the floorboards going across for the base. Okay, I marked lines 5 inches away, so that means that the outside tip of the walls, the support walls going up, will run right at that line. Also, I'm going to show you guys in a second, I'm going to burn some wood. I'm going to be burning wood to give a coat to it. If you guys want to see and look right here, if you notice, you'll see the burn pattern in them. This is what I'm going to do to all the pieces of wood that I use to build my self-standing porch swing. So I'll get to showing you guys how to do that in a couple minutes. I'm just going to start assembling this right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so now that we've got the self-standing swing stand built, except for the top which needs to be burnt and the holes drilled in that, which I'll do later, I'm here starting to work on the swing. Okay, so if you take a look at this, it's a diagram of what I'm going to do. It shows the illustration of what I'm doing right here at the top, and it's got the definitions by the numbers. Okay, so let me bring this in a little closer. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Okay, you'll be able to see I have number 1 sitting at the cross supports, and it'll say right here it's a cross support, and it gives you the length at 22 inches. And then number 2, which is right here, let me raise up a bit, is the rails, sorry, that go across here. Okay, and they're 48 inches. And that's for the bottom part of the seat. And you see that this one's an illustration for the back part of the seat, as you can see right here. Okay, and at the numbers 1 and 2 come down here, and it tells you that number 1 is the back support rail, which are the cross, are 48 inches. Then number 2, which would be the cross supports, are 26 inches long, and it also says that the one side has a 15-degree angle, so that when you sit, when it's set up, it has a slight pitch to it. I will get these at the end so you guys can all take a look at them, and same with a list of all the materials. Okay, so this is my swing, the majority of my swing done. If you look on the bottom, you'll see there's 4 cross supports, 2 on the corners and 2 in the middles. That's to support the weight. The brackets I got know that each of them can support 380 pounds, so 3, 6, 9, 12. So I'm looking at about 1,500 pounds when I hook it up to my self-sustained porch swing stand, which is great for the wood because it's about the maximum weight that they can handle, 1,500 pounds roughly. And then you see at the top, I have only 3 cross supports, and a top piece. That's just because I ran out of scrap, and I really only wanted to do it so that the top part was the lightest of all, because the way I'm going to hang it. So I'm just going to go and finish putting the 1x4s on after I'm done cutting them and burning them, and then I will be attaching the wires. Okay guys, so like I showed you last time, the swinging frame and all that is done. If you notice, I have the backboards up on the back brace already burnt, stained and cut, sorry. I'm just gonna put them up, and then I've got the bottom seats right there, which I'll be putting them up, and then I'll show you guys again at the end. Okay guys, give me a second. If you can see it, I've done the back, and I've given it I've used a 1x4 for the spacers, except for the top. It was 1 and a bit, but you know what? I want to have that little extra room up there just because. And if you're noticing right now, I'm starting to put in the bottom part of the seat, and I'm using the 1-inch spacer. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be the same as like that. I'm going to have just a little bit wider down here at the bottom. Down here at the bottom end. So I'm going to let this record as I'm doing this, and give you guys a quick little pitch of how I do it. Okay, so I got my burnt wood over here, and I got my 1-inch spacers. That one's a little tight. Oh well. Put it up there. Measure it perfectly by feel of touch. You see, I'm drilling it in, and I'm doing the sides first, just because that way it's, I calculated it to be safer and better. And that's just what I do, and I'm going to do it for the rest of this. Okay, there we go guys. My porch, my self-standing porch swing bench is done. I just need to put arms on it, which I'm kind of deciding how I want to do, and then I need to put the chains on the hooks and hang it on my freestanding stand. So I'll get all that to you guys next. Okay. So now I'm going to show you guys, I got some wire cut. Okay, it's about 1/4 inch steel aircraft wire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to hang my porch swing off of with the clamps. So after I'm done, it's going to look like that, with a little hole through the middle. And that's gonna go on the sides. No, sorry, this is in the way. That's gonna go right on these sides right here. You guys can see? And that's what I'm gonna do with this. So, I'll show you guys after I'm done doing it. Here we go. Finally have the self-standing porch swing set up. As you can see, sitting there, I always got my gazebo over top of it just to keep the rain off. So coming up here, I went and I stress tested it for weight. I is able to put 350 pounds max. I went a little above and I snapped some screws, so I had to redo it. But that's the structure. It's kind of nice, and I did use aircraft cable to run across. So I'm just going to take you to the back and show you right down here, going right down to the side, you'll see that black, this right here, that is a Timberland 4-inch lock screw. Those are good. Well, those are what they use in building structures for houses and buildings and cabinets and all that. And I did it actually all the way along for each one. Keep going down right there, and then go over there, up. That one's on the far, it's on the outside. I put the 2 on the corners on the outside, and then the one in the middle and the inside. Right there. So that right there should be able to hold 350 pounds. I've already put 350 on it and it hasn't broken yet. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna go and get a clear coat sealer to put on the wood, and it'll be good. My next project is probably gonna be adding a roof onto this so that you got a little cover from rain. But that'll be on part 2, if I do it.